Europa Universalis 5 has been out for less than a week, and so far I've been loving it. My only complaint, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I've got over 1,000 hours in EU4 and even more in CK3, so I thought I'd be prepared. Turns out, not so much. With the new, deeper production and trade systems, plus a state holding way more sway over your nation, it's easier to get lost. For my first campaign, I decided to start out in the New World and try and form the Aztec Empire as a fun little challenge, or so I thought. Let's just say I learned a lot from this experience. Things like control is actually important, maybe keep an eye on your values tab, and 336 inflation might be a bit too much. So, for my second campaign, I'm heading east. This time, I'm leaving the New World behind and aiming to form the Persian Empire. Starting as a lowly Count Injuid in 1337, let's see how fast and how well we can rebuild one of history's great empires. It's probably gonna take me several sessions, but we'll see how this goes. Our crown authority is not great, so we're gonna go and try to pump that back up with some of the ideas that we have access to, giving power to anybody. As for our cabinet, we're going to appoint some members of the household, even if they're just okay, because I think appointing members of the household gives you power, does it not? So for now, what is he good at? Is he good at increasing this? He's okay, whereas this one is a much better. So we're gonna make him do stability increases, because stability is always important in this game. Right now we're getting a very monomicum, a very small amount. And then the other one probably, let's look at control. It's like there are some in the city. There's also a lot up here in the north area. So we're gonna probably want to, if this isn't already a city, it is already a city. Hopefully there is a road that runs between these two locations. If not, that's that would be unfortunate. Road would be grand. It's probably going to cost a pretty penny, 900 gold. So we'll wait on that until we can lower the cost from lumber and sand. So that is a future Kevin problem, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's look at our overarching goal. Our overarching goal is to become Persia. So the best way to do that is by owning all the land. We have 51 out of 240. We also have a vassal who we can eventually eat up, I think. We have yet to play as a Sunni character, so this will be interesting to see what the vibes are, what's going on here. For the most part, we are Sunni. We have Shiites in our realm. We still have Zoroastrian, and we have Judaism. And lastly, we have this is the Sunni mysticism versus jurisprudence. How do you spell this word? Jurisprudence. Capital is moving. That is fantastic. It's going to take us a while. While that is happening, is there anything else we should invest in time-wise and stuff-wise? Are we looking at our finances? What's causing? Oh, we didn't even set up our trade. I think the game has already done that for us. What is it? What are we currently trading in? Some trade that way. Is there anything we can be exporting? Exporting wise, no. We can be importing gold. Okay, we're building that up. These guys, once they become annexed, what are they adding to us? Wheat, fiber, fruits, wool, dye. Dye would be nice. As for our trade, how can we get to the next culture, or not culture, duchy? We just need enough prestige, and we need money, which is going to be cost a lot to maintain, but I think money-wise would make sense to do it anyways. All right, 2 more months. It's pretty solid first 10 years. I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's like the most successful run I've ever had, but it's been pretty successful. Control wise, we're starting to get better. Would love for us to start building a road. Right now it's 874. The biggest expenditure is lumber. As soon as we get lumber cheaper, roads are gonna be fucking sick, dude. We're gonna have such sick roads. You don't even know. we're gonna have like longest road, like the settlers to fucking Catan. We're gonna be out here making the longest road, and you're all gonna be jealous. I'm gonna get the fucking victory cards, and you're all gonna cry, crying. Where? I didn't get the longest road. Why did you get the longest road? Because I built it from Esfahan, all the way down to my other city down here, to Siraz, and you're all gonna cry. What are we doing? Why did we send our shit general in there first? Why is our bad... Oh my god, I got overzealous and... Okay, we won. Thank the lords. Alright. What would it look like? A vassal. Vassalization. Plus cash. Okay, there's cash coming in. We have the disease. Unfortunately, it looks like plague is here. The bubonic plague has shown up and is about to decimate our people. Unfortunate, but you know, has to be expected. You know what we're gonna do? Build a royal garden. Don't tell me we didn't actually use the CB that we... No, we did. Okay. It just takes a lot of stability. Should probably increase our stability a little bit more. And then this gets popped back up. Okay. Win another battle or two there. This should bring us to the end of the conflict, I think. Let's see. We could get that plus cash. Would be nice. Okay. Finally get that cash back that we needed. So we're no longer doing that. The buildings are starting to cost a fair bit. Mostly it's the fine clothes and the gold, as is tradition. We aren't gaining a lot of people. That is unfortunate, but where is this? Colomé? It's just some random place in the south. This parliament deal, do we want to actually change the law? I think we were caught between centralization, which gives us more esteem, power, as well as... Is that what centralization? No, that's not what centralization does. Why is the game lying to me sometimes? Centralization's all about crown power. The thing is, we're giving it centralization, which increases crown power, but then also increases the power of the aristocracy, or to aristocracy, so that will increase their power. So in general, it kind of is like a double-edged sword. We have more proximity now finally, so that brings up the taxes here, so that is grand. No, it's because we don't have adjacency. Oh, so only if we had adjacency. So if we attacked this guy for Hormuz, it might make sense. I think getting Hormuz to get that sound tax is really smart. He's 0% done. Well, I need you to fucking work on this play, dude. I'm not trying to bust your balls or anything, but I just need you. The family needs you to do this. And if you aren't willing or able, I get it, but we need you. We hired you for a job. So Hormuz is ours. So we should be getting some taxes and some stuff like that. We could bribe them, but I don't think that's necessary because their satisfaction isn't very high. Are they going to rebel? Can they rebel? The state of naval power is above 25%, so we'll see. What does a rebellion look like from them? I think crisis averted for now. I think things will slow down with that. We just can't piss them off any further. So furs, fish, and furs. Where is the closest furs? That is actually a good point to ask. Fur. There's one in Baghdad. Might be the first area we could do that with. They are considered prodigy. Ability increase. Maybe we save the cash and just fucking ball out and have an expensive heir. Is this actually going to be our heir? Yes, our ruler's son. Yeah, I think we ball out and give him a bunch of cash. Now that we have... we annexed another vassal. Huge. So now we have a bunch more money and land coming in. Interesting. Where did that mercenary army just come from? Can I raise them? Oh, they're raising over here. We have less than 2 artists. We have 2 artists. And none of them are working that hard on their things. Let's see if we can get this one. And then reduction in money. Yes. We get 10 pieces of land, which is a lot, but I think it will be great. Alrighty, what is plaguing our finances? Our money has gotten more expensive. It's mostly the fact that our building costs across the board is pretty high. I think it's cloth is high, it's jewelry. It's jewelry and no, it's jewelry. Is this the heir? This is the heir. He has come to become 77, 92, 100. Nice to have 3 reforms, but I don't think we'll get that until we become I wonder if that's the nice thing about being an empire, you get another reform. Another cabinet seat, possible artists. We might get more government reforms at kingdom. No, not a single one of my artists has completed a work. It's just such a heartbreaking thing. Without a doubt, it's the most heartbreaking because I've had 3 artists and all of them have not completed their works. So I don't really understand why that's happening and why I get getting fucked like that. But let's see if we can just invite one naturally. Yeah, let's just declare for our CB, I guess. None of our allies are willing or able. It's mostly levies available now. Is the biggest cause for him not to join us. But if we do become our vassal, it's bad, but it's not so bad. Okay. Alrighty. We're good. We can deck on everybody if we'd like, right? Declare. These guys aren't our allies anymore? Friendship. Offered alliance. Why didn't they not our allies anymore? Desires land that belongs to Injuid. Ah, we've got beef. Fine. Alright. It's over. Let's sue. 4 peas. It's a lot of aggressive expansion, but I just want to clean it up. Yep. Great. How bad is it? Who decked on us? It is a bunch of guys. And our allies did not join. That's fine. All we have to do is win. We can do that. I don't understand though why they decked on us. They have more troops than us, but I don't know if they can get them over here. Do you even have a navy? Like, you are very powerful, yes, but what does your navy look like? You don't have a single boat. You just do. Okay. Well, let's get our armies together and then use them to be better. All right. White peace yet? Couple months. Ticking war score is going towards us. As long as we hold the... Yeah, that's a lot of troops. I don't want to fight that many troops. Okay. 7 reasons. Should we keep going or should we end it? I think there's no point in... They've got way more troops than us. So at the end of the day, let's just get our white peace and everybody go home. Wasn't that a fun little coalition war? God, that was not almost a fun little coalition war. Hiring cost, hiring crown and power, hiring advisor costs, building costs, administrative cabinet, Bonuses. Do we have any works of art? We have a ton more works of art, but do we have anybody working on it? Some treatises, unknown creator. Yeah, we mostly just inherited a bunch from people. Is it free a rebel group or no? This is like a country of Drumide. Interesting. Claim thrones on these guys. And something else on the other guys. What is this CP? Claim thrones on the mirrors. Interesting. Alright, C for peace. Sue. Take this land. Yeah. Once again, what I've learned is if you wanted to humiliate somebody, you have to do it that way, and then once it's on the books, the game lets you do it, which I think is weird. Can we ask the homie for money again? Would be nice. Let's go curry some favor. Do not have a diplomat. Do not trust enough to let us owe them any favors. So we have to profess our trust to them. I think that's what it's saying to us. How much do we need to pay for each one? War. Our ally declared on us. Fun. Can I not honor the goal? I guess it's too late. We're still in this defensive pact, right? Alrighty. Where are we now? Okay. So they've got troops in the north. We've got troops in the south. They've also got troops all the way down here. This is their kind of more professional army. Things are not going our way. Occupations and blockades and blah, blah, blah are causing us time. Unfortunately, can we call in our one defensive alliance? No. It's definitely not gone our way. Okay, is there anything we can do? Do they want that? They want that land, for sure. They can have this northern territory. I don't really... Oh, that's not... What's wrong? Just having that much more troops is a massive win. This army I'm just concerned by. I don't know what they're doing. They're just causing so much trouble in the south. But as long as they stay in the south and don't bother us up here, that would be great. Oh, it would also be great to be able to have a fucking standing army, but the fucking tech is terrible. How many professional units do they have? It's all professional. It's all highly professional units. Hopefully our AI is doing something down here instead of just fucking around. They take this land. That's fine. They take that land. Bijar. They get all of Bijar. They just get Bijar to them and Kufor. What is... These are just two meaningless provinces to me. Accept offer. That's fine. It's a bad beat, but we're next time we fucking fight them, we're coming with a full force of a real army and shit. Our costs are high. Army maintenance, buying food, diplomatic, paying war reps is annoying, but it is better than what could have happened. Mutual defense, no policy. Mutual defense. Vote to automatically defend. I hate the fact that we keep voting. Why do we keep voting? Voting for new things is stupid. I would be interested in seeing what happens with these slaves. Nothing. Nothing happens with the slaves. The slaves are just a false flag operation by somebody in the kingdom. We could siphon income. These guys would be allies. Fuck yeah, I would love them to be our allies. So that gives us at least another fucking something. All right, so now we have these guys as allies. These guys can be our allies again, I think. No. Wow. That's a huge pick. Because these guys... So when we inevitably declare on them... So are they not our allies? We made somebody our ally? No? No. They're improving opinions with us. I swear I just accepted an alliance with them, but we've annexed these guys. Huge. Okay, so that brings us to what? How many are we literally missing one county? Yes, the answer is yes, we are just missing one county, which sucks because I would love to become an empire and before they would be able to declare on us again, but should, in theory, let us do this. The lands of Persia have always been seats of powerful empires since the times of Cyrus the Great. It's time for us to reclaim the rightful glory of the title of Shah of Iran, as several of the neighboring regions have been conquered and possibilities of a resurgent Iranian nation does not seem so absent anymore. Boom! That nice green. We get that Persian Empire, which should jump us up in the ranks. We now have another cabinet position, which is amazing. Do we have another reform? Of course not. Of course not. That would be too good. That jumps us to 10 in the ranks, which is insane. We have declining empire immediately. Why? Probably because of our stability. I like how there's not even like a moment to like, congrats, good job. It's like you get declining empire or immediately as time is happening. But Jesus, where's all your money coming from? Kabul is just a lot of tax. Maybe they just have really good control and that's what's causing it. I'm surprised we don't have a single thing. But by the beginning of the old game, so like a little bit of 100 years, it took us 1337 to 1444, a little bit over 100 years to form the Persian Empire. Not bad at all. I would say pretty fun endeavor overall. Obviously there was some hiccups and the borders aren't as clean as I would like them to be. Obviously if we continue this save, it would be to expand the empire and see if we can become like usurp all these powers in here. All in all, pretty fun run. If you would like to try it out for yourself, you should definitely do so. I wonder if there's other people you can start as in Persia to do this. Obviously there's still more land to be conquered to fully annex it. I wish it would show, is there a way I can see, like, how is there not a, like, this is also part of the de jure. Is that not a map mode? Duchy. We're the only empire in the area. Roads wise, we did finally build that long ass road that I wanted so badly from our old capital to our new one. Now we just need to connect through here, but I don't know if you can run a road through the mountains like that. Good to see. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, have a good rest of your day. Ciao, guys.